Welcome to the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. MLB Network is live from Busch Stadium. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. In is Christian Yelich, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Milwaukee. Center fielder, number 22.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Smoked on the ground left side. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Batting second.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Batting third.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got two on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Now at the plate, Eric Thames.
First baseman, Eric Thames.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And there's ball one.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Second and third here, one man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Batting fifth.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Hard hit toward the hole. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And now this is bobbled in left. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. And he'll get in there safely.
The right fielder, number 16, Andre Ethier.
Here comes the first pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Here's the 1-0 now to Ethier. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And Ethier will hang around a little longer as that misses to make it 2-2 now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Another one sent foul. Another payoff pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Batting seventh.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hit down the third baseline. There is Jerko. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. Now in the box, Sierra. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, number 34.
This is line to left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. Here's Jed Jerko now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Coming to the plate now, Colton Wong. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Ethier's there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-run ball game. So coming to the plate, Will Myers. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Oh, and he misses it. Now batting, Matt Carpenter, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get within the zone yet.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Batting seventh.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stepping into the box, Brett Nicholas. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Wong is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Standing in, Zach
Catcher.
Davies. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are two away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Striding in once again, Christian Yelich. He reached on a single in his first try. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Foul ball, however, strike one. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope,
And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
Lined hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Ketel Marte. He singled his last time up.
Marte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a knuckler hit on the ground to second. Taken in by Wong. Throw on to Carpenter. Gets him, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Jonathan Lucroy.
First delivery to him on the way. Favorable call in there for a strike.
That's a nice spot for a pitcher down there below the knees, but I think that call's a little bit low.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. The pitcher, Mike Leake, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. 0-1, here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ethier moving in, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sierra. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. In now, Jed Jerko. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colton Wong. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more.
On just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. And to score, the runner from second. And the second run will score here as they open things up to a 6-2 advantage. Here's Will Myers. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Myers.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Takes this the other way to right. Ethier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in, Ryan Braun. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Ready for another chance? Eric Thames. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Probably surprised to see the knuckle curve there. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play. So the count goes to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Into the windup. Ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Standing in, Carlos Santana. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The windup and the 0-1. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone. But something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
First baseman, Matt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. 0-1. Here it comes. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. At the plate, Aledmys Diaz hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ethier's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Dexter Fowler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Marte fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Andre Ethier. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Right fielder number 16, Andre Ethier.
Chopped weakly up the first base line. That winds up foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
The batter number 3.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. To say struggle is kind. He really had a bad first, but man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2. And up next will be Brett Nicholas. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball one. To first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball heading for the alley. Yelich is after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay throw, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time. Settling in now, Mike Leake. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Chasing after it is Ethier. 2 down. Digging in once again, Sierra. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Arcia is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Ready now, Zach Davies. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Zach Davies.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of a great slider that time. 0-1, here it comes. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
Now batting.
In is Christian Yelich. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And a ball, 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Comes set, and the 0-1. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Yelich is on his way home. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 6-3 contest.
The left fielder, number
Ready
8,
once again, Ryan Braun. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Oh, and that drills him on the mound as it veers off toward short. Throw to the plate. And they still manage to get an out on the play. Whoa. Ready for another shot now. Eric Thames. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. but a foul ball, 1-1. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And that gets him on the mound. At the plate is Andre Ethier, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set, and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it 6-5 now. Stepping up to the plate, Orlando Arcia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. From the stretch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slap.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Third baseman, Jed Jerko.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. At the plate, Colton Wong. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, the problem today has not been throwing strikes. He has been around the plate, and he's been throwing strikes. Take this, for example. The first pitch strike to the hitters today, 90% of the time has been a strike. He just doesn't have good stuff today.
This is in the air to right, and Ethier is able to look this one in for the first out. Here's Will Myers. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Will Myers becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Into the box now, Aledmys Diaz. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. Digging in now, Dexter Fowler. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Here it comes on 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Marte has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Ready once again, Brett Nicholas. He'll
Leading
start
off from
things out
Milwaukee,
now in the top half of the
catcher,
6th.
Brett Nicholas.
Into the windup and the pitch. A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Digging in
Veteran,
once again, Zach Davies.
Davies.
Third trip to the plate for him
Your
here
attention,
tonight.
please.
0 for 2 at this
Bench hitting
point.
for
Cole
Milwaukee,
Calhoun
number
will get the call
56.
here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Cole Calhoun.
Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Now batting. The
Digging
center
in,
fielder,
Christian Yelich. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch changeup chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Now the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He's really struggling in this game, Matt. But you know what? It hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's throwing 60% of the time a first pitch strike to hitters.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Number 41 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 41.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Striding in once again, Mike Leake, hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. Justin Upton will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Justin Upton.
Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. Sierra. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Braun sprinting after it, and they can't run it down. Another 0-2 home. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Kevin Segrist will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Kevin Segrist.
Now batting, Ryan Braun. He'll be tasked with starting.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Fowler is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number 1.
First baseman, number 7.
Digging in and looking for more, Eric Thames. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective. Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Now
ready for another chance, Carlos Santana. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Hit back toward the mound. And that will be a base hit here for Santana. At the plate is Andre Ethier. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this. Hernan Perez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 14, Hernan Perez.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. J.D. Martinez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Matt Bowman will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Matt Bowman.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-1 delivery. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 2-1 on its way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Here's Jed Jerko now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
Jed Jerko.
From the stretch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 1-0 delivery. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Second baseman, number 16.
Colton Wong will stand in. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Digging in to try it again. Will Myers. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Matt Carpenter.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Number 44. This change defensively for the Brewers. Now playing right field, number 29, J.D. Martinez.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there.
Matt Carpenter stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Some enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit. And up next will be Brett Nicholas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose.
And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Here's a look over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Diaz. 1 out. Stepping up to the plate, number 44. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Chris Young will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Myers is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for
in
Milwaukee,
is Christian Yelich. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles.
Yelich.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte, in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Sierra moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Jacob Barnes is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Jacob Barnes.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aledmys Diaz. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Aledmys Diaz.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you. Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs, 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Martinez is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Dexter Fowler.
First offering on its way. Dexter Fowler is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Jonathan Lucroy. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. On the ground to third. Perez gloves it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Left fielder
Trevor Rosenthal comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 44, Trevor Rosenthal.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. this could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
So he sets him down swinging. Ryan Braun becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Eric Timms comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. And the changeup is way low that time. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Hernan Perez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that means J.D. Martinez gets to it with 2 outs as well.
Now batting.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there's no doubt he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Brewers, 5 runs, 16 hits.